Coach Lisa here, owner, founder of Challenge U Softball and the National CUDIT Concentric Hitting Coach Certification Program, now in 21 states and throughout Canada. Wahoo! So, I have been actually going to a lot of games this season and noticing one thing when I see players that are adjusting to faster pitching, right? I'm noticing what I like to call an emergency swing, a choppy swing, a rushed swing. So I want to give you a drill, a couple drills, to help our players control how they get into their ready position at the plate. So I like to call the ready position when they have their internal rotation, their backside loaded, their controlled stride, their hands are back, causing a nice coil. To me, that's the ready position, because they're balanced, they're connected to the ground, they just feel locked and loaded, and their body, their muscle movements are ready to do what it's supposed to do, which is to have a natural, effortless, explosive path to the ball. Check out these drills to help your player if they tend to have a rushed stride, a choppy swing, or what I like to call again, an emergency swing. Check it out. So the first drill that I want to do with you guys today is I want to just have the controlled stride drill to make sure that as our players are working to go to the ball, they're coiling up, their hands are back, and they're still loaded up on that back leg. They're not choppy forward. They're not using the pressure from the ground to force their foot forward, in turn creating a choppy, jumpy swing. So you're going to have your players start with their feet back in the box. I'm sure you've seen it before, but I'm trying to add a little more dialogue and understanding why we do this drill. Feet back over here. You want to make sure you remind your player, most importantly, to have a controlled stride as they go to the ball. So their feet will be closer here. Now, they're going to have to stride wider to get to the ball, but again, we want it nice and controlled. We want that internal rotation. We want them to be balanced and connected to the ground. So they're going to be together. They're going to have a controlled stride to the ball versus choppy. So it's that slow to fast thought process. You would rather your player actually get into a ready position earlier than late. At least then they still kind of have that loaded backside, that separation, so that they can still release their body and let the ball do what it's supposed to do at barrel to ball. It's that controlled movement on their front side so that they can let the ball get at the right point and release their body. Controlled stride. So the second part of this drill, all you do is put a medicine ball or a crate, something to have your player kind of lightly rest their front foot on. Again, the more you can control in your stride, the better they will time the pitch. So the more that they're controlled in their bottom half with their stride and connecting to the ground, the better they will do with their timing overall. So it's not jumpy and rushed. So the first thing you want to do, get that crate, ball, whatever, foot up, and have your player, two hands obviously, have your player work to stride to their ready position, but hover the ball and get into a good controlled movement in a soft manner. So if you have players that are late usually or choppy, they're going to have a hard time with this. They'll probably like kick the ball, or they'll like stomp on the ground forward. So you want to start with their front foot on a ball or a crate, or slightly hovering it. When you say release, your player will get into their pullback and that internal rotation. They'll be loaded up on their back side. They're going to hover the ball and control their foot in a soft, controlled manner versus or choppy or flipping the ball or pushing this forward. It'll be a controlled stride so that they have a softer approach and a harder release. So by doing these two drills, you're going to teach your player how to control their stride so they're not rushing it, feeling jumpy, and feeling like the ball is in control of them. They're going to feel that they're ready, they're in their ready position to just let their body fire at the right time. So again, they will get into control. They're not rushing anything, and most importantly, they have that slow to fast mentality and attack as they go to approach the ball. So 2 awesome drills that I love. Again, you've seen these drills before, but if you could just amp it up with what you're trying to get them to do, that drill will get so much more powerful to them. The drill with the medicine ball, when you discuss it, as I just did in this video, it's gonna make so much more sense to them and have that much more purpose. And that's what CUDIT is all about. Speaking of CUDIT, we're now open for our summer 2022 class. Sign-ups close at max. If you want to give hitting lessons, build a hitting instruction business, up to you if you want to be the best hitting coach in your area. We teach you how, the body movements behind, how to talk to your athletes, and most importantly, what I love, the mental game. So check that out at gocudit.com. Lastly, I want to thank you so much for your support over the years. Use these drills, but again, add such powerful dialogue, so that drill is not just a drill. Ciao.